With hectic morning schedules, it's easy to run out the door without having prepared a healthy packed lunch. This leaves you heading to the nearest fast food joint at noon or choosing a not-so-healthy option at your workplace cafeteria. But think about it. Would you pack your children's lunchbox with cheeseburgers, fries, and a supersized soda? I didn't think so. That's why I'm showing you how to save money, time, and your waistline with these tips on how to pack a healthy lunchbox. Tip number 1. Use your Lunch Made Easy checklist. Every lunchbox should include 1. A carbohydrate, 2. A fruit, 3. A vegetable, and 4. A protein. Not sure what kind of foods are included in these groups? Let's break it down and take a closer look. Carbohydrates. Always choose whole grain or whole wheat breads, tortillas, whole grain pastas, or brown and wild rice. Maybe try spreading brown rice cakes with peanut butter, hummus, or Laughing Cow light cheese wedges with berry preserves. Or try a carbohydrate like a sweet potato, topped with low-fat options such as salsa, black beans, and a dollop of plain Greek yogurt, which tastes just like sour cream. Low-fat whole grain crackers are high in fiber and keep you full. They also are a great crunchy snack. Air-popped popcorn or whole wheat pretzel sticks are another good side. Make sure your version of pretzels have whole wheat flour listed as one of the first ingredients. Now on to fruit. Save money by buying fresh fruit that's in season. Try buying 5 different fruits for every day of the work week for some added variety. Don't forget frozen fruit. Most are frozen at their peak freshness and defrost by the time you sit down for lunch. Again, always make sure to check the ingredients list to make sure no additional sugar has been added to these. Canned fruit is another great alternative. Just be sure it's packed in its own juice and not any sugary syrups. Be like a kid again and buy 100% real fruit leathers. Remember those? Or try adding fresh berries or banana to peanut butter sandwiches, or dried fruit like raisins and cranberries to your salad. Lastly, try making a fruit smoothie in the morning and take it with you to work. Filled with fruit, low-fat milk or yogurt, which would be your protein and carbs, a handful of spinach for veggies, which I promise you can't taste, and there you have it, a delicious, complete, balanced meal. Moving on to vegetables. You could serve raw vegetables as a side with 2 to 3 tablespoons of dip such as hummus, low-fat ranch, pesto, salsa, or guacamole. Or add veggies to a sandwich. This could be as simple as asking for lettuce and tomato on your sandwich, or choosing broth-based vegetable soups. Try creating a large everything but the kitchen sink salad. Skip the high-fat bacon, cheese, and creamy dressings and opt for tons of fresh veggies, lean protein, and a little drizzle of oil and vinegar. Protein is important because it will help keep you fuller longer. Always have lean deli meats such as turkey, chicken, or lean ham ready for sandwiches. Look for low-sodium versions if you have high blood pressure. Eggs are another great source of protein, so consider having a hard-boiled egg as a side or deviled eggs made with low-fat mayo. Good plant-based proteins include tofu, beans, and any variety of nut butters like cashew, almond, or sunflower butter. You could also try lightening up protein-rich but high in fat tuna, egg, or chicken salads by using low-fat mayo or plain Greek yogurt. You can even add extra veggies like carrots, celery, zucchini, or cucumbers. Dairy products are another great source of protein, but more importantly, they're an excellent source of calcium as well. Try low-fat string cheese or cube cheese, low-fat yogurts, or skim milk. See, putting together a healthy lunch can be as simple as 1, 2, 3, 4. For instance, you can have an apple, your fruit, 2 slices of whole wheat bread, your carbohydrate, with some deli turkey slices, your protein, and a handful of baby carrots, your veggies. And there you have it, a balanced and deliciously healthy lunch. Tip number 2, love your leftovers. Get creative with leftovers and pack up extras for next day's lunch. Put leftover turkey meatballs into a whole grain hot dog bun, or pair a leftover slice of veggie pizza with a large side salad. Not a fan of repeat meals? Freeze everything to have on hand for next week. Here we have a perfect leftover meal that only takes 6 minutes to prepare. You have your leftover rotisserie chicken from dinner last night, which would be your protein, a bag of steamed fresh potatoes and veggies in a light sauce, which would count as your carbohydrates and vegetables, and a side of sliced peaches for fruit. Tip number 3. Who said lunch had to always include a boring old sandwich, chips, and a cookie? Try a healthy tasting plate with smaller, snack-sized portions of a few different foods. You could include sliced apples or a handful of grapes, low-fat cheeses or yogurt, a hard-boiled egg, whole grain crackers, peanut butter, rolled up slices of deli turkey meat, baby carrots with a small container of low-fat dressing, whatever you want. You can satisfy your sweet, salty, crunchy, and savory cravings all in one meal. Here is a perfect example of one of my favorite tasting plates that only takes 8 minutes to prepare, and that's if you're including hard boiling your egg. Here we have whole grain crackers, a side of peanut butter, about a tablespoon or 2, which is your protein and healthy fat, your hard-boiled egg as your protein, a low-fat cheese wedge for protein and calcium, and a side of tomato and baby carrots for your veggies. Tip number 4. Have your go-to healthy meal. When time is tight, have your staple meal or meals that you can quickly throw together without much thought. Maybe it's a ham, lettuce, and tomato sandwich with honey mustard on whole wheat with an apple. Or think outside the lunchbox. One of my favorite lunches is a twist on my childhood classic peanut butter and jelly sandwich. This is my Not Your Mom's peanut butter sandwich. And if you're an agile worker, try grilling it panini style for an added treat. These few little touches make lunchtime feel a little more gourmet. We have a 100-calorie sandwich thin, which would be your carbohydrate, spread with 1.5 tablespoons of almond butter or a nut butter of your choice, a half of a sliced banana, but you could also use things like all-natural fruit preserves, fresh berries, or dried cherries for a little special twist. I always like to throw a little drizzle of honey on the top, and pair that with a side of low-fat Greek yogurt for protein and calcium, or a glass of skim milk. Lastly, tip number 5. Practice portion control. Invest in a variety of different size containers and Tupperware to store your food. Many containers have pre-portioned sections for protein, veggies, carbs, and more. You want to fill your Tupperware half with fruits and vegetables, 25% with protein, and 25% with carbohydrates. Or you can experiment with fun bento boxes like the one shown here. We hope you enjoyed our top 5 tips for building a healthy lunchbox. Be sure to check out our bonus list on the Eat Right section of pbprojectliving.com with our list of lunch foods to keep on hand for whipping up something tasty and quick. For more great nutrition and fitness videos, be sure to check out www.pbprojectliving.com.